Religious trauma. Now, what is that? Religious trauma is when you grow up in a religious home and somebody uses the word God as a way to control, as a way to put you in your place, as a way to put in fear. But again, it's a human being, which are not perfect at all, who are sick, that are using this as a way, as a cop-out to deal with the situation. So when you have that growing up, what's gonna happen is when you hear the word God, you're gonna just get the hell away. Stop. I don't wanna hear it. I don't want nothing to do with it. And that makes sense. It's gonna give you a bad taste, and I don't blame you. If you've been abused sexually, physically, mentally, emotionally, with the religion background coming from it, I don't blame you again. I got friends who were abused by religious people in sexual ways and other ways, and I totally understand it. So this video is just to bring insight that don't worry if you don't want to use the word God. Don't worry if it triggers you. Don't worry if these things are a part of that fear in your life or that anger or that hate. Like, don't let people try to shove it down your throat. Don't let people try to change how you think or say, you got to say this God, that God. No. This whole video is about letting you know you choose whatever you want to believe in. You want to call it the universe, you want to call it the spirit, you want to call it karma, you want to call it Buddha, you want to call it your higher self. I really don't care. What matters is what makes you happy. Because at the end of the day, we shouldn't tell people what to believe in. It is our choice to choose what we want to follow. That makes it more authentic. That makes it more joyful. That's what it should be. It should be a journey of you discovering what does that mean to you over time. Sometimes we get it sooner, sometimes we get it later. It just depends, but it really doesn't matter. What matters most of all is what's in your heart. Whatever's in your heart, when you get squeezed, is gonna come out. Like Wayne Dyer said, if you grab an orange and you squeeze it, what are you gonna get? Orange juice, right? I mean, if it was apple juice that came out the orange, that'd be a whole nother story. That'd be a whole nother video. But again, if we're full of anger, when we get squeezed, we're gonna blow up. So when we have this trauma going through our life, there's gonna be a lot of anger and hatred in us. So we don't want that. But what we do want is we want to heal that. So how do we heal the religious trauma? Well, one is identify where that anger comes from. Two, understand that, are you willing to work through it? And when I say work through it, it's not gonna be easy, but it's gonna be so good for you, so good. It's gonna change your life. So when you wanna work through it, what you're looking at is just the bigger picture of it. These are just people in my life that were acting out because they were sick. What they did isn't right. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying what they did is right. What I'm saying is they're human. And now we need to work on forgiving. Now, forgiving isn't saying I'm going to walk up to this person in person and say, I forgive you. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying forgive them inside your heart so you can heal. Because that anger, you're gonna carry it with you your whole life, and you don't want that. It's gonna hurt the people around you, and it's gonna hurt yourself. And what you're meant to do in life, it's gonna be a lot harder to get there. And you're gonna pass on that anger towards your kids, towards your friends, to your loved ones, and you don't wanna do that. So it's forgiving for yourself. You can do a forgiveness letter, you can do a forgiveness meditation, and by doing that, you'll start to notice the changes within you. And don't let, again, people tell you what to believe in. Use whatever you want. I love that. I tell people, man, you want to believe in a cat? Believe in a cat. I love cats. If anything, I want my God to be a cat. Just going to throw that out there. I do got 4 cats tattooed on my back. And there's probably a cat running around in this room as I make this video. So religious trauma. You can get through this. You can heal it. And you can choose what you want to believe in. And the cool part is once you take this in and you realize that, I know you're going to get on fire. I know you're going to feel happy. And you're going to want to pass this on to other people who are dealing with that. That's the whole point of this. Remember, the whole point of all my videos is creating hope dealers. We heal ourselves so we can pass the message so others can heal. Imagine a whole world full of people just healing and passing it on. Life would be so much better. So heal those wounds and pass the message on. And by doing that, you're not only going to have a better life for you, but anyone that comes into your life is going to have a better life just knowing you. So do the healing. And remember, it's going to go from hurting, because it just does that. It goes from hurting to healing to helping. It's like going to the gym. When you go work out, right? You get sore. That's the pain. That's the hurt. But then you heal and it comes back what? Comes back what? Stronger. And then usually you become that person that wants to help other people work out. That's how it works. Life's all about connecting. It's all about people. So religious trauma, again, somebody in your past used those words, that belief system to control you. Because the reality is, spirituality, higher beliefs, God, whatever it is, the reality is it all comes down to love. Love. And love shouldn't be commanding. Love shouldn't be painful. Love shouldn't be fearful. Love should just be, hey, I love you for you. I'm here for you. What can I do for you? This is what you want to do? Cool. Let me know how I can help. That's how it should be. There should be no judgment at all. So, heal it, live it, and be it. And I can't wait to see the hope dealer that you become, because it's going to be a fun ride seeing you heal and knowing that your life will never be the same, because it's just going to get better. Because when you watch this video, you were somebody, and after the video, you're going to be a better somebody. Thank you for watching this video. I'm super excited for the journey, and I want you guys to know that I understand the pain that you're going through. I almost ended my life due to my battle with addiction, mental health, and sexual abuse. So what I want to do now is I want to be that person to give you hope. I want to be that person to give you love. I want to be that person to give you faith, so you can believe that anything is possible. That anything is. Because when you think that, you will heal from that. And how do you do that? By suffering joyfully and staying high on hope.